We got the report that you had just went through before I came on, saying that one of our commanders had kidnapped a 14-year-old boy, chained him to his bed, and raped him repeatedly for over the course of 10 days to 2 weeks. And when this boy's mother came to get her son back, she was beaten as well. So the mother and her son came to our camp and just said, look, we know that this is going to continue to happen. We've gone to local government. They're indifferent. You and I both know that they're not going to do anything to stop this. You're the only one that can do something about it. Please help. So at that point, I just I felt compelled that both Charles Marlin and myself felt compelled that there was we had to take action, and we couldn't just kind of blame our the military rules and regulations and kind of pass the buck to the next guy in our chain of command, and decided to. And we all we decided to do was we said, hey, we'll have this guy, we'll invite this guy to our camp and make sure that this is true and explain the severity of his actions, and we'll go from there. So we invited him to our camp. He came over, and we explained. We said, hey, these are the allegations against you. He agreed to them and just said, yeah, that did happen. We explained the severity of the actions, and he just started laughing and saying it wasn't a big deal. And all we were saying was, look, this may be acceptable in your culture, but it wasn't, because the elders had complained about it to us. So the whole, it's part of their culture and you have to accept it. That's not necessarily true, because the majority of the population does not support this type of behavior, and it's something that the elders had complained to us about as well. So,
I don't care if anybody cares. I don't care if they like it in that culture. It's evil. And if the culture embraces it, then it's an evil culture, and we shouldn't have anything to do with it.
Agreed. I agree, Glenn.
So at that point, did you or Martland hit him at that point, right?
I did, yeah. I was the first, and Charles followed.
May I just hold on just a second? May I just say,
sure. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so then what happened?
Yeah, and it wasn't this. It didn't last long. Once we just made sure that we got our message across, which was that if you go near that boy again or his mother, there are going to be very serious consequences. And we sent him home, and that was it. And then at that point, he had told a few of his friends who had told the other Americans in our area, the Americans that were about an hour away from us, and they called me and asked me what happened, and I said, yeah, I absolutely did assault him, and here's why I did it. And if there's any repercussions, that's fine. Send them my way. And the next day, we had a helicopter come pick Charles and I up. We were relieved of our command immediately, and
wow.
They went about investigation and found that Charles and I were both going to be relieved of command, sent home from Afghanistan early. We were mission complete, and we came back. And then,
Dan, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I know a lot of heroes that have done a lot of great things in our military. As you may know, I know a lot of you guys, and I have tremendous respect. But I have to tell you, it will be an honor to shake your hand. There is almost no one that I have heard their story that I have more respect for than you. And I have to tell you, the two of you will be blessed for taking a stand. You didn't kill this guy. I would have snapped the guy's neck, quite honestly. But you didn't kill him. You didn't get out of control. You did all the right things. You just did the right thing and said, hands off. And if we're over there trying to win the hearts and minds of people, how can we possibly win the hearts and minds of people when we are allowing people to be raped under our nose? It's disgusting.
It's unbelievable.
But I just want to tell you, I admire you. I really admire you.